Alright, we're back with some more Pathologic. We're gonna do day 3 today. Don't know if we're gonna do any more. We'll see how I'm feeling after we get through today. Alright. So what were we doing? It's midnight and I could try to go harvest some organs. How's our health looking? Not bad. I may want to go, yeah, try to get some organs and money. Maybe see if I can't track down a knife somewhere or some kind of weapon. We'll just hang out and do the standard pathological grind until 7 a.m. when we start. Stuff starts actually happening. Okay, if I can even remember how to get out of the factory. There we go. So I think I'll make my way over to a food store. I don't think I can even afford anything at this point. That'll at least give us an idea of how much money I need. Might also, I think I want to start checking with the kids to see if I can get a lockpick. Yep, there's the hunger notification. Love it. That's actually not that bad. Can at least get a piece of dried fish that'll make the thing go away. But now I'm completely broke, which is an issue. And so, assuming that the plague districts are like the same from route to route, the Skinner's district should be plaguified, so I can go there and try to loot houses. Oh, I can still... That's awesome. So glad I checked. I didn't think I would be able to get anything from that guy, but... Ow. I want to bait out the... Bait out the death, that's what I'm doing, yep. Because if I can bait out that two-swipe attack, that's basically a free hit. Where the hell am I? I need to go, I want to go that way. But also, I guess I can just sort of like follow the mugger around and collect body parts from the people he kills. Oh, looks like the other guy didn't aggro him this time, that's fine. Come on, throw your knife. Hey! And then this is actually enough organs to buy herbs, which is very good. I want to see if maybe I can't scrounge a weapon from the infected district. Assuming that this is in fact going to be an infected district. Yep. Sweet. I wonder if I can get organs from these guys too. I'll let them do their job and then check. Because I feel like organs are gonna end up being the Haruspex main form of currency. Yeah, infected organs. Infected blood. Can also trade all these for healing items. Consistently. At, the Hunchbacks. Yeah, let's see if we can't track down a weapon in one of these houses. Ooh, a lockpick. Want one of those for sure. Ooh. I did see some oil. I'm not really sure what oil even does. I assume since the Haruspex starts off with a lot of it, he has some special thing that needs oil for. Maybe some of the crafting or something. Shit. Let's see if we can't get out the back. I waited to stream until I thought they were done with all the lawn work. I was gonna start streaming at like 11 this morning. They were doing lawn work. They're still doing fucking lawn work. I swear to God, they don't just go around the property. They go back and forth, seemingly at random. Yeah, refilling the lamp, but what fucking lamp? That's not great. Like, the only lamp I think I've found in the game is the one that's in the polygon, the polyhedron. So you know what? Since health is looking a little bit low, I may actually just go over to the Hunchbacks to get some bandages. Need to go actually back around that way. And then I can break into a house in a healthy district to hopefully find some food. Actually, I should probably try to break into a house for food first, because I might find healing items. That way I can conserve the organs for crafting and trading with worms. I like how the lockpick is put in as a weapon. Hey, got some water and some crackers. Is that a thing in there? No. If that's a thing, what is that? More water. Hi. Ow. Why? Why only then? I think I'd kind of prefer a different layout house. See if this one doesn't have a bunch of people who will try to murder me right in the first floor. This looks a little bit more reasonable, maybe. Ooh. Well, that's actually one of the main things I wanted, so I will definitely take that. Or you know what? I might see if I can sneakily grab some other stuff and then grab the knife last. Because I feel like it's more based on like some sort of stealth system when they start attacking you, but it's very unclear as to what actually triggers them. Like, why? I seem to have had much less trouble with the Bachelor stealing shit. Okay, he shouldn't be able to see me here, so can I? Okay, I can get away with it if they don't see me, it looks like. So yeah, I'll see what I can safely take upstairs as well, and then we'll snag the knife and boogie on out of here. Okay, so I can't safely take that, but I think I can get that meat. You just keep your eyes over there, don't mind me. There's lots of food to take in these early days too, which is nice. Alright, now we'll just grab the knife and get out of here. We have loads of food now. Where was it? In here. Oh, did that not trigger him for some reason? Okay. Okay, no, that triggered everyone. Sure, why not? Did get a bandage though. We have excess food for once? What the hell is this? Well, since we are pretty well set, I think I'll just head back to the factory instead of going trying to mess with Hunchback. Seems like a bit of a waste at this point. A waste of precious human organs. I don't actually have any space to pick up any empty bottles, which is not the greatest. Just definitely want to put all my people meat in the meat locker back in the factory. take out this guy while he's distracted. Save a life. Ooh, and that's another lockpick. Very lucky night tonight. Is this not? Oh, that isn't the right warehouse. But that is the warehouse where you meet the Haruspex when you're playing as the Bachelor. Oh, no, because that's the jail cell he's kept in. And then he just hangs out there for some reason for a couple days. So we'll just deposit all of that, because we don't need it right now. And then we'll sleep for 3, 4 hours. The morning of the 3rd day has come, and it all ends in less than 10 days. Day 3, in which the Haruspex uncovers the intricacies of the secret step code at great personal risk. Sounds good. And we've already got a letter, a new invitation from Vlad Olgimsky the Older. Incidentally, I have learned of the difficulties you face in figuring out the mysterious subject denoted by the ancient sign. Did Isidor's inheritance make reference to it? I think we have a lot to discuss. Do pay me a visit. Okay, well, we've got our first task for the day. Man, I don't know what the modding community is like for this game. Most of what I saw for the mods seemed to be in Russian. But I would kill for someone to put like just a sprint button, even if it's just like 10% faster. Just something that makes me feel faster just a little bit would be so nice. Alright, Vlad, let's talk.
Hard. It's hard.
Most honored Master Barak, or rather, Onion Barak. You will be called that soon, for you are the keeper of knowledge, a warden, a menku, a surgeon, so to say. And even more than that. So, have you looked into the matter of your inheritance? I have. Nothing is more important for me right now. There was a brand, wasn't there? And the documents bearing the same mark. That designates a secret name. Indeed, but how do you know that? My daughter told me about these doomed children that the deceased used to take care of. I see no point in hiding the truth from you. The brand this mysterious subject is marked with belongs to the secret step code. Can you read Longmark? the so-called circles or copious brands. Ah, you mean the hieroglyphic alphabet. I don't know the secret code. My kin does. Maybe some of the Ondong worms or the butchers, and I have to admit, it's me who stands between you and these secrets. I've locked up all inhabitants of the termitary. Why? Pray forgive me. There's an epidemic. Is that a typo? Or is that some weird grammar thing? Anyways, a quarantine. I cannot violate it. There are about 8,000 inside. What if the disease finds a way in? What if it already has? Most respected Bachelor Denkovsky has already harassed me with these pointless questions. If the disease is already inside, then there's all the more reason to keep the doors shut. But enough about that. I want to help you. You want to know the meaning of the brand, don't you? I do. A few butchers managed to escape the termitary before it was blocked off. I propose a deal. I've explained to you how you may find them helpful, so you'll be looking for them anyways. After you find them, tell me where they are. If you promise to do so, I'll tell you where to start. I agree. I mean, we can always agree to tell them and then just not. There's a shack. I've tried sending people over there already. They were greeted coldly. A certain lady lives in it. She is always in the loop. She knows the butcher's ways and what they're after. They say she was begotten by an Odong and Twyri bride. Start off there. She'll treat you with respect. A bride, you say? The gatherers. They've got these virgins, these so-called Twyri brides. They claim to chase the herbs from below the ground and onto the surface. You're supposed to know this, aren't you? In any case, they do know you. They acted as midwives when you were born. Really? Well, you're Isidore Barak's son, the eldest Barak now. It means a lot to them that you're from a Menku family. Menku aren't just surgeons or butchers, they're healers, an almost sacred role, a spiritual one, so to say. All in all, the lady will honor your request and tell you about the runaways. If that's enough, I'll be going. Oh, Aspity. Yeah, that makes sense, because she's the one hiding the man-eater. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be Anna. I think, is it because Anna leads you to Aspity in the Bachelor's Run, maybe? Let's see if I remember how to navigate this maze correctly. Hey Aspity, you're so much more pleasant in this route. I already grabbed everything out of there, right?
We frequently
Yes.
do good to enable us with impunity to do evil.
Cool.
Is it really that deadly? Yes, it is.
Let us camp near the mountain, a suitable place. Let us camp near the river, a suitable place. Or for our herders to pitch up their bark tents, for our shepherds to feel their gullets. I mean, shit, if she's gonna give us a secret passcode and we know the response, might as well, right? Oh, or not.
Shabnakadir is tracing the streets like bacteria in a vein.
Do you know what the long mark brands mean? How could I? Women aren't allowed to know that. Pity. Alright, fine.
What?
What a strange coincidence. Do you know why I came here? I can imagine. You're looking for the runaway. Oh, it's such a shame that Fat Vlad managed to weasel his way into your circle of friends. That friendship will do you no good, oh no. But you're too late anyways. An outsider fop, a bachelor in a snakeskin coat, came by poking his nose everywhere. I've led the runaway butchers into the steppe. Otherwise he'd have shot them all dead. Are they all gone? There are still some hiding throughout the town. I'm planning to collect them one by one. I found one already, and it won't take me long to find the rest. The children of Sok have no reason to expire in this torture chamber. You can count on me, Oinon. I won't let your people die. Alright, where is this one hiding? You wouldn't turn him into Flat Vlad, would you? Fat Vlad. Promise? I promise. Alright, I tell you. His hideout, I'll tell you. His hideout is in the place that anyone with 2 legs runs away from today. Look for him there, but be careful. He's being hunted. Don't let the hunters catch you two, because they won't waste their time trying to get to know you. Don't worry. Okay, good. Ah, okay. Makes sense that, yeah, anyone not on 2 legs would run from infected districts. Rats have 4 legs and they hang out there all the time. That would have taken me a hot minute to figure out on my own. Because I was thinking, 4 legs, well, we saw those cows, so maybe over by them. Just, go in the complete opposite direction. Waste half the day. Aimlessly wandering. No, thank you, rat. Okay, so should just be up this road. Course, get immediately infected. Sounds about right. That's alright though. I really should just duck into houses instead of trying to deal with rats, because it's just a waste of weapon durability and risking infection and health and all of that. Looks like no rat this time, though. Okay. Shit. So this is the right house, isn't it? Yep. Damn it. I was distracted by the sounded like someone was coming in through my front door. Okay, so actually, you know what? Boom. Wait. No, that didn't do the thing. That reduced infection, I think. I need something that raises immunity, not infection. Which would be this? No, it would be the thing I used to make that. Okay. Well... there you are. Now let's see if I can get out without getting infected after this. That's gonna be the real trick. Why did you come, child of Bodo? I wanted to ask you about the Longmark. I have no knowledge of the circles of Longmark. I'm neither an Oinon or a Menku nor a shaman. Tell me what this brand means. You are an Oinon of a Menku kin, are you not? I've seen this brand before. I don't know its lines. I've seen it in a terrible place. There's a corridor in the depths of the abattoir. The route that Supremes take when they come from the steppe to be celebrated. Oyen, the foreman of the abattoir, can explain the meaning to you. Alright, well where can I find this foreman then? He often sees the master, who's Vlad. Ask the master. Or enter the abattoir, if you're brave. What else can you tell me about this sign? If something is marked with this sign, then it is neither man, nor a child of Bodo, nor of Suk. It's a supreme. What you need is not a man, Oinon. Your father had something to do with those who walk the corridor. It scares me. The brand is drawn there for a reason. They are not men. This is all I know. Be careful. Yeah, okay, so I think I can kind of... Nope. That sucks. Well, let me see if taking... that... No, it doesn't. Shit. Well, okay, let me... Hey Puna, yeah, it's an interesting game for sure. That helped nothing. I am very unsurprised that I'm the only one streaming it. It's not the most fun game. Like, the writing and the story is good enough to, like, make up for the shit gameplay, but it's kind of... It's a process to get through it. Okay. So I think I may need to go back to the base, make something to boost my immunity, and then come back and deal with him. Yeah, the story and the characters are really well written. Well, this is actually the second playthrough, because they're like, where the hell did he go? There are 3 different characters that you play through the same 12 days as. So I did the Bachelor first, and he's like a doctor, and then this is the Haruspex, who's like a local mystic doctor. So the premise of the game is you're playing through these 12 days as these different characters, and the town just slowly descends into this plague-ridden nightmare, and you're trying to save it. So now the plague has come into town, and we're trying to solve the mystery of our father, which is a separate but related thing, and then there's this whole thing with resurrection and the polyhedron and fucking interdimensional children, because it's all a fucking sandbox there's a lot. There are some really excellent videos summarizing the plotline. Long mark, brand means where can I find the foreman, blah blah blah, be careful. Now I need to lay it out of here. Was about 22 hours for the first playthrough. But that included a lot of like learning how the games work and having to replay sections because I messed up so badly. This is the polyhedron. It's this big ass like non-Euclidean geometry looking structure. It's very neat. So what am I doing now? Glad the heavy, right. I was so concerned about whether I could get in and out without getting infected, I didn't actually read. Need to go the other way. Yeah, and I think the most frustrating part about playing this game is that this is as fast as we go. Like, this is it. This or slower. And there's a lot of just walking from place to place. Which gets... like, it's deliberate. It's meant to be a slow experience, but it's still... it gets really old. Oh, shit. Because of stuff like that. Yep. Painfully slow for immersion. You have to feel the suffering of the town in your bones. Okay, not too far though. Yeah, and that's like, save scumming is the only way to get through this game without losing your goddamn mind. Cause yeah, the stupid moving plague clouds just come to get you. Hi, puppy. And once you're infected, there's nothing, I think that was my dog jumping up onto my bed and her collar, her tags on her collar. Yeah, I mean, if you're really patient, I'd say this game is worth a playthrough. Streaming it has made it so much more bearable, like having people to chat with for these long walks. To break up the monotony, makes it a lot more enjoyable. And there's so many, like, random little systems in this game that it just doesn't fucking tell you about. Like, there's, like, at least a dozen different currencies for trading with different types of NPCs. Oh yeah, no, they've got some bizarre models and animations, and when you're talking to some of the NPCs, they'll just kind of be like freaking out while you're talking to them. It's really funny.
Simon has disappeared. So his death was another prank? Well,
Hey, thanks for the follow, Punet.
let's not be hasty
Alright.
in our judgment.
Would you... I want to speak to Foreman Oinon. Can you arrange that? What? What Oinon? Why with the foreman? What? Just stop freaking out. The current one. Just tell me about it. the logo, when you did the follow, that's from this game. It's the symbol that pops up when you get a letter or notification or information. Have the mistresses told you about him? Yeah, I've lost one friend called Barak already, and Foreman Oyan knows why. Yes, he will pay for it. Anyways, I don't want to lose another. He knows who killed my father. Does he? He knows all right. Allow me to say that I'm pretty sure he's not unhappy about your father's death. Oyan, that is. He wouldn't be unhappy if you were to die either. No, there's no reason for you to meet him right now. Yeah, from this game. It's one of the many things that the game just doesn't tell you about is that in the bottom left corner, occasionally a symbol will pop up. There's no like noise or anything, and that means you got a letter, and a lot of the time reading those letters and following the instructions are the only way to find out what you're supposed to do for the day. So yeah. Or to find side quests. Well, I want to see him anyway. He went off to the steppe. He's not in town at the moment. I think he's supposed to come back in a day or two. When did he leave? 3 days ago, or maybe 4. Exactly on the eve of your arrival, Master Barak. So will you arrange for us to meet? There's a plot being woven against me. The bachelor is nosing about the termitary and the abattoir. If I meet the foreman, I'll give him another reason to suspect me. It'll all be fine. It will all settle in time. But I wouldn't be so keen on meeting him if I were you. That's for me to decide. Well, thank you. Oh shit, that's it? Yeah, and when the quest has the triple stars, that means that's the last thing you had to do for it. So I guess, now the main thing... just wait for letters for new side quests, I guess. Usually the daily quests take a lot longer and have more going on. So yeah, it's only 9 AM. I feel like I alternate between like decent narration for the reading and just not being able to speak words at all. It's like it's one or the other. There's no in between. Ever. Well, okay. So we have to wait to meet the foreman. I guess I can go check in with my bound to see if maybe get a head start on some of their, if any of them have daily quests.
What?
I've been feeling dizzy again. I've had a pit. I felt that Notkin was in danger. Have the two of you met? He lives at the warehouses. Their castle is there. A pit? What's that? Well, that is what Maria and I call our visions. She calls hers a flight, I call mine a pit. That's peculiar because mine are usually joyful while hers are grim. Or maybe it's just me. So will you check on Notkin? Yeah, this game is great for streaming. Much better for streaming than playing on your own, honestly. Because there's a lot of, you know, walking around and reading, which makes for, you know, more interesting when you're reading aloud, to play it when you're reading it aloud and talking with people in between than just reading a shitload of text. Yes, I will check on Notkin. I think I know how to find them, but I'll have her mark it anyways. It's by the southern warehouses. That is where the soul in a halves, yeah, that's okay. That's what they're calling themselves, live. He's not an urchin, he's just independent and parentless. And he's getting out of hand. Maybe you could go and check on him. What if he is indeed in danger? Yeah, I'll check. Cool. Okay. And that's another mechanic in this game, is each playable character has a set of bound, which are all these. And to get the good ending, all of your bound have to stay alive. And you keep them alive by making sure you complete the daily quests and some side quests. And then to get the actual good ending, you have to have all the bound for all the playable characters alive at the end of the 12 days. Which I'm hoping I'll be able to do on this run. Where am I going? Over this way. Still on the far side of the tracks? Yes. But man, the soundtrack in this game is phenomenal. It's so good. Like, each district has its own music, and then that music will change based on like the status of the district, whether it's infected or full of looters. And they turn into this like warped version of the original song. It's really cool. Hello. Okay. Oh, can I get in here? So, why the hell is your nose poking around here? Yeah, let's maybe not insult the guy with the knife. What are you doing, my good people? We ain't no good people. We sure as hell ain't yours. Gotta pick them dirty punks' noses with our knives. They're showing off a little bit too much, you see. Them what? Jackanapieces? Okay. Did Bad Grief send you? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. You know what? Get lost then before we peel your face off your skull. Alright, I'm going. Oh, does the Hollow Knight soundtrack change as you play it? I've started it, but I haven't gotten very far into it. Okay, so maybe Bad Grief will... That's cool. Yeah, I need to play more of that game. Because it's really good. Yeah, Dark Lore, it kind of like has the same vibes as like a really cute Dark Souls in terms of like the lore and world building, which I really dig. Where the hell is Bad Grief? Bad Grief's just right over here.
I hope it's anything but what happened 5 years ago. There's no cure from the sand pest.
Was the order to gut the boys yours? What do you think I am? Some kind of kid-killing monster? Even though the little punks are nasty. So nasty. No, I only ordered for the rabid dogs to be taken away from him. They're getting out of hand. And maybe you aren't a monster, but the people you've sent came with their knives sharpened. To scare him a tiny little bit, perhaps. Or perhaps not, Grief. How about ordering your thieves to leave? Times are tough, you know. It's no child's play. Heh. That's funny, because it actually is all a child's play. As you learn in the secret ending, not the secret ending. Rats are more dangerous than dogs these days. Okay, I've got a little favor to ask of you then. That bachelor outsider is way too proud to come by, and it doesn't seem like he's planning to. You tell him to come. I only need to talk. It'll be beneficial for him. He'll ask me what the matter is. The most profitable ever, you answer. Nobody will ever lay a finger on him here. We ain't no enemies to ourselves. You believe me? I'll bring him over. I mean, I know he doesn't die, so... Okay, if I can actually find my way out of this area. Another invitation from the Bachelor. I came upon difficulties of a very peculiar sort. They keep obstructing my work with their constant references to local superstitions. I don't think I'll manage without your assistance. Please come see me if you can. I'll be working in the premises where I stay. How convenient. We were going there anyways. Oh, and when we head over there, I'll show you the polyhedron, because it looks pretty damn cool. It's very, like, Morrowind aesthetic. There are, I think there are just 3, or maybe like 4. I'm not totally sure. Because, like, at the end you have to take sides, and so there's, like, the standard ending where you know, you pick your side, and then the fate of the town gets decided on that, and there's gonna be, like, 2 or 3 endings there, depending on who you pick. But then there's also, if all of your bound make it, you get a secret ending where you meet the powers that be, which is a whole thing. And then, as my chat told me when I got that ending, there's also another secret ending that you can only unlock it on your 2nd or 3rd playthrough. So yeah, there's quite a bit of replayability in terms of the ending. It's just a matter of, like, suffering through the main game for long enough to see all of it. Oh shit, Hollow Knight has multiple endings? I don't think I've seen a Metroidvania with multiple endings. That's cool.
Truth does not do as much good in the world as the appearance of truth does evil.
Yeah, Hollow Knight versus Pathologic. I mean, honestly, Hollow Knight probably beats it in just about every regard, except for maybe, like, the writing. Solely because Hollow Knight doesn't really have writing. I mean, it has some, but it's not like, there's not a lot of dialogue. Anyways, I was happy at first that it wasn't bubonic plague. Now I realize that I would have rather preferred it. So you've begun studying the disease, I gather. I have, and you can help me with that. Tell me, is it true there are special people in the local community, the only ones who have the moral right to pierce others, even the dead, with tools? Yes, you're talking about Menku. They're butchers and wardens. That is their right. But it's not about morals. Yeah, the writing in this, it's less like playing a game and more like walking through a, like, surreal thriller novel. What is it about, then? Allow me to kindly remind you that there are a lot of people here who do not shy away from piercing others with knives in the street. Yet during an emergency, the people who look more or less modern and civilized are disallowing me, a fully trained medic, to dissect the bodies. It's an ancient tradition. Its roots are religious in nature, or even mythological. Bloody brilliant. Well, if I don't profess any local religion, I'm fighting an epidemic. Or rather, I'm trying to save a couple thousand people, even though they turn themselves inside out doing their best to get in my way. They won't let you dissect the dead? Exactly. I need tissues of a person who died of the sand plague. I need them today, right now. I've tried to get them at the cemetery, but failed miserably. Oh, The patrolmen are vigilantly watching the deck. See, when you play as the Bachelor, because this is one of the playable characters that we're talking to right now, and when you play as the Bachelor, you succeed in getting the tissue from the cemetery, so you don't need to ask the Haruspex. That's actually really cool. Would you like me to get you some? I'll reward you generously for that. Deal. I'll do what I can, even though I still don't have the right to. Why, aren't you one of the... what do you call them? Well, your father was a surgeon. Nobody knows me here yet, but I've said my word. I'll do the best I can, if I can. Yeah, I still need to...
What kind of backward practices are these? I refuse to work under these circumstances.
Could you do me a favor, Oinon? Bad Grief wants to see you. Who the hell is that? The local thief kingpin. Oh, that lowlife. What does he want of me? He only said that your meeting would be mutually beneficial. I'm not going to meet those pickpockets. They'll have to make do with Reuben. He sells weapons at a bargain price. That'll get him. Ah, damn it. I've got a revolver already. Haven't shot once with it. Hopefully I won't ever have to. I've been warned that it's prone to misfiring and will most likely just explode after 10 shots or so. Then do it for the kids. There are urchins living next to the thieves. Are the boys' lives in danger? They are. Alright, I'll go. Thank you. I don't know if it says more about me or the game, but Bachelor Denkovsky seems a hell of a lot more competent when I'm not controlling him. So what kind of infected blood may come in handy? Infected tissue. I already have that in my storage. So that's just basically a fetch quest at this point, which is fine. Just means more walking. I don't know if you can hear the fucking obnoxious lawn work. It's been going on all day. I started my stream later than I usually do because I thought they were done. And they just keep going. I'm in the US. Yeah, I don't know what fucking country this is supposed to be. Something Slavic, I think. In, sort of the... It's not sirens, it's, just really obnoxious, like, lawn machinery from my apartment complex. It's like 3 p.m. and they've been going at it since like 8 a.m. And it's not that much lawn. Like, there's not enough grass and trees to justify it taking this long. I swear to God, they keep like... How do I get out of here? They keep like coming back to this area instead of just doing it all in one go. It's very frustrating. Okay, bad grief.
Yeah?
The Bachelor will come, he gave me his word. Will he keep it? I've seen his eyes. He's the type that always keeps their word. Like, I don't know about that, but I need you to move your guys, so. Okay, I'll send a peon over to my lot so they don't have to fiddle around too much. Or better yet, you can go yourself. I'm low on free hands and feet. If they start being pig-headed, just say Agathe one ithe ogothpe. What does it mean? What it means is our thieves talk, and you ain't got nothing to do with it. So stop being smart and go. They'll do what you tell them to. Hope so. Yeah, I guess. And I mean, gotta respect that fucking lawnmower hustle, I guess. I just wish it wasn't so loud. Alright, y'all can leave now. Grief's orders. Leave the boys alone. Get lost. The hell are you babbling about here, Tail Cove? Agathe one ithe ogothpe. Got it, Tail Cove? Now ready, set, go. I want to see your heels flashing. We'll meet again, cheeky face. Hope so. Man, the thieves lingo and just the Haruspex in general has so much more fun dialogue. Like, he's just like done with your shit and will let you know. The Bachelor was just this obnoxious asshole. He just randomly starts spouting Latin because he could.
Bear dropped by, and then my head was like gone. I can't remember a thing.
Actually, I wonder, how did you manage to sneak in? Freeze. Parlay? Calm down. I'll do you no harm. And where are the crooks? How did they let you through? It's alright. They're gone. Would you look at him? Listen, this means we ought to thank you somehow. It would help, yes. Take this weapon. Oh, hell yeah. It's handmade. Granddad said it used to be a fowling piece. Well, the hammer's different and the barrel has been somewhat modified. It can use rifle ammo or shot cartridges? Oh my god. Yes! That's incredible. Because ammo is something like, it's so hard to find the right type of ammo. Ah, that's amazing. I'll figure it out, thank you. Look at that, she's beautiful. 16 gauge. Oh, yes. What was I even doing here? Ah, okay. I was just checking on him, I guess. Alright, so now factory to pick up the diseased tissue, and then I'll hit Capella up and then go back to Denkovsky. Yeah, some of like the overworld is pretty monotonous, but some of the interior places have really, really cool designs and lighting and music. Like the cathedral, it doesn't unlock until like 2/3 of the way through the run. But when it does, like, it's got one of the coolest sounds in the game. Coolest soundtracks. The gunfights are honestly not great. Especially right now, since it's only at 30% durability, it's gonna miss a lot or misfire. So I'll need to get it repaired. And I don't know. I've got some money. Like, the gunplay is not good. It's better than trying to kill people by punching them to death or, you know, trying to fiddle with knife combat. But it's not, like, particularly satisfying or enjoyable. You know, it's no Borderlands. But, you know, it's fine. Okay, diseased, blood, and tissue. Is that the... Yep. I'll just bring all of that, because I don't know what he wants. Okay. So yeah, on our way back to Capella, we'll look out for male NPCs with gray sweaters and caps, because they are the ones who can fix my shit. Yeah, it's like, compared to the knife combat, it's great and feels super powerful, but on its own, just like objectively, it's not very good. Yeah, I got this on Steam like ages ago when it was on sale, I think. I don't know how many hours I have. Let me check. 34.9. Good God. Granted, I'd say probably 2 or 3 hours of that is probably spent between, you know, getting audio and video set up to start streaming, and then I also did try to start it a couple times, but I never got like past the first day because I got so frustrated with it. So it's probably closer to like 30 for that I've played on stream. Wait, no, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to your child. So, I mean, it can't be that bad if I've clocked that much time into it and I'm still, you know, playing and not absolutely fucking hating it.
It's the same power that my dear mother used to glimmer with.
Your friend is out of danger. What was threatening him? He landed himself in a soup with some bandits. Is that because of the halves? I must have heard about it. Grief demanded that they get rid of their war dogs. Were they defending their cubs? Yes, most likely. Well done, Notkin. Don't you think he would pick a quarrel over nothing? How did he manage to settle so close to a bandit's den anyways? He had a quarrel with another boy, Khan. Khan is a brave boy as well. Very high-handed too. They used to be friends. Now Khan lives in the Polyhedron, and the proud Notkin struggles among bandits in a small hut at the warehouses. It's a long story, but how can I thank you? I don't care, I could use anything. Yeah, I could definitely use 1,000 gold. Hell yeah. No, this isn't the only game I've streamed. I originally started streaming Minecraft, because I like Minecraft, but I didn't consider the fact that, you know, Minecraft's primary audience is children, so my primary audience would also be children. So that sucked, having a bunch of like 12-year-olds in my chat all the time. So I stopped doing that. Then I tried a handful of different games and just wasn't feeling it. I haven't streamed it in a while because I've just been really into streaming this game, but I also have a completionist farm on Stardew Valley that I'm like halfway through year 2 on. It's another letter. Reuben keeps threatening. They try to convince me that you're not guilty. I'd like to believe this, but I cannot. Your advocates reek of self-interest and deception. Not the kind of peacemakers I'd trust. The harder they try to acquit you, the more suspicious I get. Where are you hiding? Yeah, Reuben is probably going to be an issue. He was really helpful when I was playing as the Bachelor, but he has done nothing but send me threatening letters for the entire game. I can't get through there, can I? Nope. Yeah, and I think like weird niche games with a lot of narrative are kind of like, I enjoy streaming them a lot more than anything mainstream. He is a psycho, which is so weird because he was so personable and friendly in the last run. That's one really cool thing. Like, definitely once I've done all 3 routes, I'm never gonna touch this game again, probably. But I definitely want to play all 3 because you see different sides of each character when you're playing as different people, and you also get different parts of the story in like actually interesting ways.
What kind of backward practices are these? I refuse to work under these circumstances.
I've got something for you, Oinon. You were looking for dead tissue, if I recall correctly. Yes, I need it so bloody much. Well, I hope this will be of use to you. I hope I managed to take what I want out of it. Meanwhile, how can I return your kindness? I have no money, but I can offer you something better. The drugs that are not available to the general public yet. I can give them all right away, though. So you'll have to choose what you want. Immunogens, antibiotics, or painkillers. Ooh. Honestly, I think bandage packages are gonna be the way to go. Just straight up health boosts. Yeah, 2 med kits? That's fantastic. I will get, like, I play it on and off. I don't know that I want to play it on stream just because I'm really, really bad at, like, platformers and Metroidvania type games. So it's a lot of, like, just doing the same shit for, like, an hour, trying to get past a really minor part, which I don't think would be very fun to watch. Okay, I think that's everything I have to do today. Yeah, there's the dead tissue. It's barely noon. Okay, well, I'll look for someone to repair the gun. That's a priority, definitely. Oh, I think that's a repairing NPC. No, that's a sickly one. Yeah, the boss fights are super tough. I've done one. Yeah, I have a controller. I did, what's her name? Hornet or something? The adorable girl with the dress and the needle with the thread that she shoots and is like a zipline kinda. And that's like the only fight I've done. The only major boss fight. Oh no, I don't feel like I want to be a pro gamer for stream, but it's more, I don't know, like, I get frustrated with it and I don't want to play it for more than like an hour. It's less about like image and more about logistics of just, you know, when I stream, I think I prefer to stream for like 2 to 3 hours at a time. And I don't think I'd want to do that with any sort of like consistency with Hollow Knight. There's a sequel? I had no idea there was a sequel. I'll go drop off my organs. My diseased organs. Probably not the best thing to be carrying around with me. I don't think there will ever be a time where I don't try to get into that factory instead of this factory. It's called Silk Song. Awesome, I'll have to check that out at some point. Once I eventually finish the first game. Is it as good as the original? I mean, I guess after I track down someone to repair my gun, I can always just find a house to break into to try to get some more loot. Haven't played the new one, but I've heard good things. Okay. You know, I think I do vaguely remember seeing something about Silk Song. Maybe? I don't know. Like, once you said the title, it sounded familiar, but I could just be imagining it, or I might have, like, heard it in passing or something. Hey, Alex. How's it going? Oh, shit. I can actually go see the play. Because I've got all my daily quests is done. All the side quests. 2 side quests are done. There's usually only 2. And I've got food. I can sleep. I might actually be able to see the play tonight. That's incredible. Holy shit. Good lord. Finding every kind of NPC except the one I need. I'm pretty sure I usually see a whole bunch of them over by the abattoir. Oh, there he is. Come here, you weirdo. Yes, fix my barrel. Oh my god, that's expensive. Well, worth it. Yeah, so at the end of every day in this game, there's a play at the theater here. And it basically summarizes the day's events, what you have done and have not done, how the town is faring. And I've never actually seen it because I've had to babysit my character so much. Alright, let's try a little bit of B&E. Nothing in here. If there's nothing in this house, I'm going to be sad. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna reload and try a different house, but still, I'll be mildly annoyed. Yeah. Yeah, it's adapted from your gameplay, but like, I don't know to what extent, because I've never, you know, seen it. Oh, is there really nothing in this house that's worth taking? Like, I guess I could take an egg. Oh, that's actually out. I haven't actually figured out what the hell the trigger is for the people in the houses to attack you, because sometimes it seems like it's based on whether or not they see you, but other times I can take stuff while they're staring directly at me and they don't care. Man, all these houses... I think I might actually go back to the district by Eva Yann's house to break in, because there's just like not a lot of containers in the houses with those layouts. I didn't even take anything. I opened the container to look and he punched me in the face. I got slapped for thinking about stealing eggs. I feel like maybe Denkovsky's quest was supposed to take me a lot longer. Because I feel like generally the game doesn't account for you just running around enacting vigilante justice in the middle of the night. Cause like, I don't know, actually, cause in the Bachelor playthrough, I feel like days like 2 through 4 were pretty slow. So maybe it's just the pacing of the game. Just so it can really slap you in the face with too much to do once the army rolls into town. Alright, so let's see if these houses are gonna be any better. They should be. At the very least, they're more like... rooms are more separate from each other, so it's easier to get away with stealing stuff and not being seen. We'll come back there on our way down. I think he might aggro if I try to steal stuff right in front of him. Oh, there is a whole bunch of... Can I get into this one, please? There's nothing there. Yay, crackers. I also feel like maybe there's gonna be less loot the longer the days go on. Well, honestly, that alone probably has made it worth it. Stop looking at me. Because those, what are they, antibiotics? Alpha tablets, they sell for a lot in stores. Yeah, I mean, I guess it was worth it. I could reload and try a different house to try to get better, but it's not awful. I still got, where was he? In here to check too. Wow, whole lot of nothing in there. Well, that's fine. If nothing else, it's a bit of a time sink, so we don't have to wait as long for the play. I'll go ahead and sleep to get my exhaustion down, then go see the play, then in the day. Well, it amped up in the house because I wasn't supposed to be there. But sometimes, like, the soundtrack just slaps, and so randomly it'll just kind of amp up because it's good music and that's just the song. But yeah, there is, like, specific danger music that plays when something's targeting you. I have a German Shepherd named Rika. She's 12 years old and is taking a nap on my bed right now because we had a very long morning out at the park. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? I could go look for herbs. That would be a great thing to do. They are fantastic dogs, yeah. I think I'll sleep for a little bit and then go look for herbs. Yeah, and I've been really lucky with my girl. She hasn't had really any hip problems aside from just, you know, sore, achy joints from being an old lady dog. Before I tell you how old I am, I'm curious as to how old you think I am, because this has been a common trend with people not guessing my age correctly lately. No wrong answers, by the way. I'm legitimately curious as to how old I come across. Like, how old I look on stream. 23. I am a whole ass adult. I can drink, I can buy alcohol, I pay taxes. Yeah, people usually guess between like 16 and 18, or like 16 and 19. My fucking dentist commented on it. Last time I was visiting my parents, I went out to dinner with them, and the hostess at the restaurant she looked me dead in the eyes and asked me if I wanted a kid's meal, or a kid's menu. Never have I been so humiliated. Yeah, I have a baby face and I don't know why. Neither of my parents do. I look like a child. So like, of course I get carded when I buy alcohol. That's not a surprise to anyone. But I get carded at fucking GameStop when I try to buy M-rated video games. Which is absurd. Wait, did I get a letter? I did get a letter. I thought about it and then completely forgotten in the span of like 30 seconds. Secret addendum. The annotation for patrolman, couriers, executors, and sanitary personnel. In order to prevent panic, this annotation is classified, and its contents should be under no circumstances disclosed to the civilian population. The disease is incurable. There is no vaccine, neither here nor in the capital. However, there are a few positive facts. 1. The probability of contracting the disease is significantly lower for someone who has taken immune system stimulants. As of now, we believe that A pills and B pills, yellow-colored and blue-colored pills, respectively, provide the best protective effect. Excessive doses of these medications may be detrimental to one's health. 2. Additional protection is afforded by synthetic clothing. Woolen garments are strictly off limits because of parasites. The clothing should be changed as often as possible. 3. Important. The disease develops sporadically. At its initial stage, it does not progress in any significant way, especially if antibiotics are taken. However, if contact with the infection reoccurs, the development of the disease becomes extremely rapid. 4. The disease is not transmitted by means of droplet infection. As of now, we're yet to find out how it is contracted. Preliminary tests suggest that the disease is not contagious at early stages. Therefore, there is no need to isolate the sick person immediately after the appearance of symptoms. The executors, in consideration of your particular line of work, we believe that you will not be able to avoid infection. If you have contracted the disease, do not give in to despair. It would have happened sooner or later anyways. Try your best to conserve the infection at its initial stage. Take antibiotic medicine. Consider using schmouters. They are extremely dangerous, but may help curb the infection. Epidemic alert, that's just the same one as from the bachelor's route. Yeah, no, I don't live with my parents. I have a roommate who is actually not currently in town, which is kind of nice. Like, he's great, but I love having the apartment to myself. I am a computer science major. I'm like that kind of geek. Looking for herbs is kind of a pain in the ass, but I'd rather do it now when there's no pressure than when I actually need to under a time constraint. I just realized that your last message, Punat, is, did you do at school, like in past tense? Not what I'm currently doing. Yeah. Tech geek. Man. I'm gonna need to remember when I actually need herbs to like come out early in the day, because when the sky is red, everything just blends together and it's really hard to see anything. I do sort of, it's like freelance writing and editing to make a bit of money. Just for like web content articles and stuff. But yeah, I'm in university, so a decent amount of like oh, that's an invisible wall. What I live off of comes in like financial aid and stuff, so. Yeah, but after this next fall term, I can actually start applying for jobs in like through the university in computer science, which is exciting. And yeah, I'm still studying. I took a couple years between high school and college to work. So, yeah. To work and just not be in school for a little while. Oh. Oh, I need to be on the other side of this fence. This is an issue. You had a feeling I'd do something with writing? Yeah, I'm just like, I'm so eloquent, that's the only thing I possibly could do. This stream I've been like surprisingly able to speak. I usually fuck up my words a lot more. Oh, another letter. Notkin's invitation. Come to our headquarters. We have a good deed to do. We won't manage without you. Okay. I feel like that might be the thing I already did. Or it might be a third side quest. Either way, we'll check it out. Yeah. It's like knee-high fences. They're just too powerful. The Haruspex can take out a whole village worth of murderous, thieving scumbags. But a 1.5 foot tall fence? Oh no. No, that's too much. Oh shit, you're from London? That's cool. I don't know, I guess I just always assume that people I talk to on the internet are also from the US. Especially like when it's over text and you have no way of knowing like accents or anything. Which probably says a lot about me and Americans in general, but hey, there's a lot of us and it's tends to be true, so. Almost midnight, yeah. Yeah, time differences are a bitch. Yeah, I did the same thing. Like, I honestly don't remember why I bought it. And then I searched it up on YouTube instead of Twitch, and I found H-Bomber Guy's video on it, which I highly recommend. It's an incredible video essay. It's very long though, and it does spoil a lot of the plot. But like, honestly, I would have had such a bad time. Because I mean, I did try it before I watched that video, and I had such a bad time just from all the things that it doesn't tell you that you need to know. And his video, like, actually tells you the game mechanics you need to survive your first couple days. Like, I don't know if this game originally shipped with a physical copy and like a manual, but oh my god. Trying to play this blind is actual hell. It's awful. Yeah, H-Bomber Guy. The video's titled, like, Pathologic is the greatest game you've never heard of or something. It's, like, the first thing that comes up on YouTube when you search for Pathologic, so.
Where are my daredevils?
Scheming, are you? Maybe I am. Want to help out? Depends on what you're up to. I'm up to a good thing. My soul and halves are sneaking about everywhere, watching out for enemy dogheads, catching halves, and just generally messing around. So I want to use them for a greater good. Even Sticky will turn green with envy. What kind of greater good? We will scout out which houses have been infected. We'll make a map of them every day. Imagine that. If it goes well, the Bachelor himself will happily trade his right arm for such a map. Yeah, he does. Because playing as the Bachelor, you can buy maps from Vlad the Younger, and they're, like, ridiculously expensive. Will you show me? We can even make a copy for you if you want. Can you do us a favor in return? For a free map every day? Hell yes. What kind of favor? Your father knew some awesome rare recipes for Twyrene infusions. He wrote down the ones that protected from the sand plague after the first outbreak. Can you make them? How many? Give us 10 protective mixtures and the map is yours. Don't you think I'm being greedy? I just need the infusions to equip the scouts with. I mean, I'll accept it and I'll try, but that's gonna need a lot of herbs. By protective infusions, does he mean just the Twyrene infusions or like the actual gruel? I think that just means the infusions. I don't know if I'm gonna be... Yeah, no. It's long, but it's really well done. It's like a whole ass structured essay. It's pretty impressive. Okay, no, let me think about this, because honestly, I did fine without the maps in the last route. Oh, this puppy wants some belly rubs. You're a good girl. I don't know that I want to waste that many herbs and infusions just to get maps. Because that's a lot. And that's potentially a lot of panacea that I won't be able to make. Are you okay? Hi. She was rolling around on the bed and just about rolled herself off the bed. Bless you. I got her when she was 3. So not quite puppy, but young. Yeah. And then to make all of those infusions, I'm gonna have to spend organs to buy herbs. I just don't think it's worth it for maps. So I will instead head over to the theater. What time is it? Okay. 8 p.m. I think the theater should be open. I know you have to go in the evening. I don't know what that necessarily means. Alright, so I think it's gonna be better to just go around this fenced area than trying to navigate through it. Need to go there, not there. Okay. Man, and you know, maybe if I had gotten that particular side quest earlier in the day and had more time to look for herbs, I might have done it, but as it stands now, it's just not worth it to even try. Because having a map would be nice to plan out routes, but it's definitely not necessary. It's definitely a luxury and not a necessity. Here we are at the theater. Can I actually watch a play for once?
A wrong place invites a fatal turn of events.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Mark Immortal, the impresario of the theater and a master of puppets. Would the kind sir like to see the mime show? Yes, I would. Wait for the announcement then. It will begin soon. How are you planning to impress me, impresario? Oh, you will have a role there. A major one, kind sir. I'd rather just watch.
We have sufficient strength to support the misfortunes.
Okay. Are you gonna do the thing? I don't know how to actually trigger the mime show.
Only knowing our fortune in advance could we...
Do I need to get upstairs? Can I get upstairs? No? probably have to wait to a certain time, maybe 10 p.m.? I honestly have no idea. Oh good, I'm out of food. So I guess we'll just camp out here and wait till he does something. So London, huh? It's roasting over there, isn't it? In the middle of a, you know, record heat wave. That's gotta be fun.
A wrong place.
Do I need to go out and come back in? Yeah, it's gotta suck. Especially like... Oh, it is gone? Good. Like, I don't know. I live in pretty rural areas, so even when it gets hot, like in the city, I can go up and hike up in the mountains or go hang out in the, in a river or something to cool off during the day. But like in a city, can't really do that. Not easily, at least. God damn it, I am going to stay here until he does the fucking show. I'm in Oregon. The state that, like, I feel like no one outside of the US has ever fucking heard of.
To play the fool, to avoid being.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's just concrete. Don't have trees and plants to get the air clean and... Okay, now do the thing. God damn it.
There is great.
Oh, there is? I didn't know that. That's kind of neat. I don't play Rainbow Six Siege, so I guess why would I know that? Call it Borgen. Why is it a bad map? My guy. I just want to see the mime show, please. You know what does the wiki have to say about when the hell this is supposed to start, I wonder? Theater, okay. After midnight of each day. Okay, well, that's not even the day. If it's after midnight, then it's the next day. That doesn't even make sense, damn it. But fine. I'll go sleep for a couple hours, then come back. Alright, well, it was good chatting with you, Poonut. Yeah, I'm in. I am going to be live again around like 11 my time. Well, let's see. So that's gonna be a 10-hour time difference. So 11 a.m. my time would be 10 p.m. your time. That's how that works, right? Fuck Pringles. Lays are where it's at. My top 3 Pringles flavors are nothing, nothing, and nothing. I hate those stupid bullshit cans. They're awful. Suboptimal snacking containers. Of course you can't get Lay's in the tube, but that's why... That's what makes them superior. Okay, fair. You do get a tube full, whereas Lay's you get a bag of air. But also, Pringles are like... they're not crunchy enough. They're not crisp enough. They've got a weird texture, and I don't like it. With Lay's, you get the crisp, clicky-clacky break sound.
The day is over. Your timely efforts allowed your supporters to remain unharmed. A new mime performance is being rehearsed at the theater.
Honestly, I prefer, I don't know, I think this might be like a regional brand, but Kettle's potato chips. They're like a thicker cut. Their sea salt and vinegar chips are so fucking good. They knock Lay's and Pringles out of the park, no contest. Top 3 Lay's. Original, because I mean it's a classic, how can you not like it? They're fucking tasty. So original is my top. Then sour cream and onion. Then sea salt and vinegar. Hello. I haven't tried their sweet chili. I haven't seen them in the stores much. But that sounds really good, actually.
So,
It stays away from dead bodies, disappears
Mime shell, let's
corpses
go.
without a trace. It's been established that you can outweight it if you're careful and discreet. The glass will keep the best, as it's supposed to.
What does it mean?
It means we have a fighting chance.
They're
The
tasty
infectious
and I'm a
agent
basic
only
bitch.
sticks to living matter
That's how they're my
and
top
is
choice.
repelled by dead surfaces. Those who remain indoors are more likely to survive. Scurrying
Ooh,
and
actually
making a
no,
fuss
the barbecue
means
flavor.
death. All
That's
in
my
all,
top choice,
we can
replacing.
fight.
You self-serving jerk. You've got your own agenda, haven't you? You're always up for a fight.
They're
You
like
just
the
need
sweet
another.
barbecue. They're
What
good.
about the people?
Hush! Don't you get in his way. He seems to have a plan.
It's all wrong. It's no good at all.
The fuck is this? Okay. Well, that was something. I don't think I've ever seen paprika flavored chips. Oh yeah, those are the tragedians. They tend to act as like messengers. They technically work for Mark Immortal, but they also do other shit sometimes. They also may or may not be God, or a facet of God. That's as of yet undetermined. Oh wait, I can just sleep in here. Alright, see ya, Punit. Alright. I think I'm going to end the stream here as well. Because I need to get something to eat. So, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.